I'm so inspired right now. There's something about the nature here that really just gets me going. I feel like an infinite energy. And part of these videos, what I really want to accomplish with these videos, I mean, I don't really want to accomplish anything other than allowing myself to express to the fullest and most authentic level. And if I can find a way to do that as authentically and as consistently as possible, then this will be a success. What I'm finding, and I was just driving, I was thinking like sales. Like I'm in Web3 right now and I'm doing sales and I'm building relationships. And it feels right. It didn't feel right in the beginning, but it's starting to feel right. And it's feeling right because I'm taking the approach of using my energy to cultivate relationships. And the world is transactional. But the best transaction is one where two people are giving, right? I chose this spot, by the way, because I love that house. I was driving and I fell in love with it. Genuinely fell in love with this house. I love the smoke. I love the color. It's like right on this highway. That's my dream car, by the way. I mean, not that one specifically. I want a purple one, but I want a really nice Subaru. I was driving. You're just driving on this highway right here. And as you come up, it's facing you. Wow, what a house. What a house. What a vision. The red door, the blue roof. Oh, the smoke. Oh, man. Anyways, the world is transactional. You don't get anything for nothing unless God decides to give it to you, right? But even then, there's no such thing as something for nothing. Only God is that way. And I'm realizing that sales is a deeply spiritual experience. And I haven't quite even come to scratch the surface as to what that actually means, but my intuition is that it's a very, very, very spiritual experience. In fact, there's lessons that are said as to why the most successful salesmen are also the ones that are the most sexual. And the desire for sex is also a very, very, very spiritual one. And so it's coming from the form of creation. There's a desire to create, which is the desire to give, especially as a man, the desire to give. And what's giving? In sex, the man is giving to the woman. He's releasing the seed. In a sales dynamic, you are giving to another person. You are creating the opportunity to give. You are giving, and you are deeply aware and focused and present and trying to navigate what best way you can possibly give. And so, yeah, that's what's really top of mind here. Is I took a joyride and just went on a ride here in Colorado, in Breckenridge. It's really what's top of mind for me. I want to make these videos a little bit more cinematic, but right now it feels like mentally and emotionally and physically exhausting given everything else I'm doing. But one last thought that I had, which is raw, and I've heard this thought before, but as I was riding, it really kind of hit me, and I think there's something here. This concept of satisfaction within desire. It's like letting the desire sitting in it. And it's like the most central experiences are ones where you're able to sit. It's where you're able to sit in the desire. Where there's lust, right? You're having a sexual experience, or you're chasing something, or imagine you're so hungry. You're so hungry. And hunger, I think, is the hardest example because when you're hungry, you're hungry. Like you feel it on a viscerally, on a physical level, depending on how hungry you are. But Hunger is a hard example but it's still a true example. It requires a real element of awareness and presence to be able to notice it. But the satisfaction within desire, satisfaction within the desire of lust, the satisfaction within the desire of sales, the satisfaction within desire of creating something. You have a vision, you want to create it, and you can sit in that creation. There's nothing like an idea that is in your mind that has yet to be created. The satisfaction within desire. And as an addict, which is something I'm becoming more comfortable saying lately, as an addict, I think that's everything. If you can learn to have satisfaction within desire, then you can accomplish anything. It's when you don't allow yourself to have the satisfaction within desire, when you feel like you need to satisfy that desire, when you feel like the desire itself is not good enough, and then you need to have a better desire or reach a bigger outcome, that's when things can get really, really, really problematic. And that's the problem that I faced. I got a car passing through. So, guys, these are some raw thoughts that are really top of mind for me. I'm realizing that this whole thing that we're doing, this whole navigation of life that we're in, that I'm in, is one big spiritual journey. There's physical elements, but they're all tied to the spiritual. Satisfaction within desire. I want to close a sale. And I have that desire. Let me sit in that desire and feel how much I want it. Let me enjoy that. Satisfaction within desire. Creation. Being, creating. Desire itself. But also channeling. There's so many elements here. So many freaking elements. All right, I think this joyride's gonna come to an end. I gotta go back. I gotta get some work done, which I'm really excited about. Honestly, I'm really feeling really good about it. But